Hello students, this is a class for BA Part 2nd and we will be doing the summary of the play Macbeth. We are still in Act 1 and we now enter into scene 6th. We have already done scene up to scene 5. In scene 6th, King Duncan of Scotland arrives at Macbeth's castle at Inverness, and his sons Malcolm and Donalbain, and a few of his noblemen, which include Banquo, Lennox, Macduff, Rose, and Angus, they also join him. He finds the air around this castle to be very pleasant and wholesome. He is greeted by Lady Macbeth, who expresses her joy at his arrival and expresses her loyalty and devotion to him. And we can say the scene is full of dramatic irony because we know that Lady Macbeth and her show of loyalty and fidelity to the king are all ironical because the king does not realize the danger which awaits him at this present seat, while Lady Macbeth has in her heart just the opposite of what she outwardly says. We enter into scene 7 of Act First. This scene opens with a soliloquy by Macbeth. Soliloquy means speaking to oneself. Actually it is for the sake of audience so that they may know what is going on in the mind of the character on the stage. So Macbeth is thinking of the possible consequences of the deed of murder which he is contemplating. He also realizes the moral objections against murdering the one who is his relative as well as the king and his guest also. He thinks also of the excellent qualities of Duncan and the flood of pity that will fill the hearts of people if he kills him. But soon Lady Macbeth joins her husband. He shares his thoughts with her and his apprehensions of murdering King Duncan. Lady Macbeth asks him if his courage has failed him. She tells him that if she had taken an oath to commit this murder, she would have kept it even if it had become necessary to pluck the nipples of her breast from the mouth of her baby and to dash out its brains. Such cruel words are spoken at this juncture by Lady Macbeth, and then she assures him that there is no question of the enterprise failing. She has already thought of a plan whereby the suspicion for the murder will fall upon the two guards who will be on the duty outside the Duncan's chamber. Macbeth finds it impossible to resist the strong urge of his wife, and after paying her a compliment on her unusual courage, assures her that his mind is now made up. And in this scene, it is very important to note Lady Macbeth's inflexible will and her ruthlessness. Ruthlessness means mercilessness. She is very, you can say, strong headed. And in this manner, we come to the end of Act First with these 7 scenes. Uh, Thank you very much. We will enter into Act Second in my next lecture.